Tonight we have shocking video of New Orleans police officers not enforcing the law but breaking it. In this exclusive David Hammer investigation, we see NOPD officers caught driving drunk and then arguing with the state troopers who arrested them. And even after they were convicted of DWI, the officers kept their jobs, ranks, and even got a pay raise.
Two drunk drivers in separate stops by state police.
Yeah, anything to drink tonight, Mr. Troy?
No, absolutely not.
And look, I did it like I sat in the passenger seat because I knew I was drunk.
Both drivers stumbling through field sobriety tests.
You're moving your head. I need you to follow with your eyes and your eyes only.
But when I follow with my eyes only, you tell me I'm not.
1001, 1002, 1003. And look, you know it's all balance.
Both arguing with the troopers.
He's trying to play me like I'm a fool. I already know this test. I'm good. I'm good.
I can't be in handcuffs because I've never done this before.
And both of these drunk drivers are New Orleans police officers.
Nothing to drink? You have any narcotics or anything tonight?
Really? 6th District, NOPD. So I've had nothing.
Safe.
Yeah.
I work for NOPD.
Nice.
Independent police watchdog Skip Gallagher got these videos and much more after fighting in court to get the NOPD's public records on police pay and discipline.
How long have you been working on this?
Over 4 years now. Over 4 years.
Gallagher collected and compiled thousands of records. They show at least 65 current NOPD officers with domestic violence, payroll fraud, sexual assault, and other serious violations.
Very consistently, you've found that there are multiple cases. These are not one-offs.
No, and we have to assume I don't have all of them.
Sergeant Kevin Thompson's case stands out. He spent most of his 20-year career as a traffic cop. He also served in the Public Integrity Bureau, investigating complaints against his fellow officers. But in the wee hours of March 1st, 2021, he was the one in trouble. His girlfriend's car was nose down in a ditch in Slidell. And when state police arrived, Thompson's girlfriend claimed she was the one driving.
Who's the driver?
State Trooper Nicholas Folse didn't believe her. He pulled her aside and told her he saw the mud caked on Thompson's white sneakers, mud all over the driver's side and none on the passenger side, nor any on her shoes.
Tell me what really happened. Not no more car, no more other car, no more any of that. Tell me what really happened.
So he was
Right.
I wasn't driving.
You were definitely driving.
I wasn't. My girl was driving.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
All right.
Stand right here and face my car.
Thompson was placed under arrest with 2 sets of cuffs for his comfort, but he kept arguing and complaining.
Sir, I promise I was not driving. My girlfriend was driving. It's really freaking me out, sir. What's freaking out? I can't be handcuffed.
Can't be
I'm claustrophobic, I swear.
Dillard criminologist Ashraf Esmail was appalled when he reviewed the footage.
It was one of the funniest things I've ever heard. You're a police officer, you must drive in a car every day, but you sitting in the back seat, you're hyperventilating.
More than an hour later, after falling asleep at the police station, Thompson's blood alcohol was still almost twice the legal limit of 0.08.
It's a 156.
A judge found Thompson guilty of DWI and reckless driving and sentenced him to supervised probation. Still, Thompson later told the NOPD's internal investigator he was so inebriated he couldn't remember if he'd been the one driving or not.
According to NOPD's own policy, if you lie through an administrative investigation, that's grounds for termination.
The police department did try to fire Thompson, but he appealed to the Civil Service Commission. He stipulated he had, in fact, been the driver, and the commission gave him his job back with a 45-day suspension.
And then at the end of the day, getting convicted, and then he finally admits it and then gets back on the force after a month. And so that really shames the process.
Thompson made $74,000 in 2022, the year of his suspension. But after that, his pay tripled to nearly $250,000. That made him one of the top 10 highest paid officers in all of NOPD each of the last 2 years. An internal NOPD investigation found Thompson repeatedly worked more than the maximum 16.5 hours in a 24-hour period without justification.
How is it possible for a sergeant to be making more than all the assistant chiefs and the chief.
It's an abuse of the system. The officers have figured out how to manipulate payroll in such a way as to benefit themselves financially.
Then there's senior police officer Troy Daliet. NOPD's Public Integrity Bureau investigated Daliet many times over the years and sustained 16 violations, everything from neglect of duty to improper taser use. That was before he was stopped by a state trooper in Jefferson Parish.
Come sit back here for me.
Here he is getting out of the driver's side, buckling his unzipped pants.
We're doing 60 miles an hour and you're swerving all over the roadway.
No, I missed my turn. The driver, I'm trying to drop off.
Where are you headed to?
Her house.
Her house? Where'd she live at?
I don't know. She told me I missed my turn.
Like Sergeant Thompson, Officer Daliet's passenger tried to claim she was the one driving.
I was driving. I was driving.
Then, as Daliet failed each portion of the field sobriety test, he got more belligerent with State Trooper Nicholas Wall.
You stopped me for evidently no reason.
No, sir, I explained why I stopped you.
You explained it. It was no reason.
Wall had to call Jefferson Parish Sheriff's deputies for backup.
Because he missing my point.
Calm down, though, you.
But he missing my point. He wasting my time. I'm hungry and he wasting my time. Boy, him.
I think we'd be on the ground face first, missing our teeth with cuffs behind our back.
Daliet agreed to a pretrial diversion program and a 60-day suspension. Gallagher and Esmail say they know most NOPD officers are law-abiding, but a few bad apples can undermine the public's confidence.
What do these folks have to do to be fired? I mean, it's just, you are representing the community. Your job is to abide by the law and ensure that we are following the law, but you keep breaking one law after the other.
DWIs used to mean automatic termination. Police union attorney Claude Schlesinger said they've worked with the NOPD to get first-time offenders help instead. But he says, quote, it depends on how egregious it is. David Hammer, WWL, Louisiana.
We were told the officers were not available for interviews, but NOPD did send a statement which reads in part, quote, discipline was applied in accordance with civil service rulings, which ultimately determined the final outcomes. Regarding off-duty details and overtime, officers' earnings reflect the work they perform, which are governed by department policies and procedures.